Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back. Today we're back in the courthouse once again, and we've got a Mr. Weems. Well, at least we got his intervener and his authorized representative. You guessed it. Mr. Weems is a sovcit and not a very well-versed one. But this prosecutor and this judge have absolutely no time for his nonsense, and they deal with it masterfully. Let's get stuck in. And before we start, I just want to give a huge out to the old Squishy Gardener, who's done an amazing job compiling these videos.
39, People versus Angela Weems, 22154 FH.
Lieutenant for the people.
Will the real Mr. Weems please stand up?
Mr. Weems is present.
And was there somebody else present on this matter?
Your Honor, I believe that Mr. Weems is representing himself.
All right, Mr. Weems, you are, as you know, entitled to be represented by an attorney. And I think I would not be alone in telling you that that is your best course of action. I hear that you do not want to accept an appointed attorney or to hire an attorney on your own. Is that true?
No, I'm here as intervener and authorized representative for Angela Weems.
You're the say what now? The intergreedy, geary something or other.
I couldn't understand anything you said, sir.
Said I'm here as intervener and as authorized representative for Angela Weems.
Right. So where is he then? And can both of you be on the screen at the same time? Methinks not.
I guess, Your Honor, then we're going to need to confirm whether or not this individual who is on the Zoom is actually Angela Weems, as since there hasn't been any filing for an attorney or any other representative. Then I believe that it would either have to be Mr. Weems' attorney who speaks for Mr. Weems or Mr. Weems himself. So we just have to confirm that this is in fact Mr. Weems, as I've never seen him before. I cannot determine based on just a screen that is in fact him.
Mr. Weems, where are you right now?
Let me guess. You're in your domicile. Now, guys, we are about to see a masterclass from both the prosecutor and the judge of how to deal with a sovcit. This is one of the best I've ever seen.
And I guess the question would be for Mr. Weems, are you in fact Angelo Gabriel Weems?
No, I'm here as an intervener and authorized representative.
Your Honor, it appears that Mr. Weems has failed to appear. And if Mr. Weems is not here in court today, then the people would be requesting a bench warrant.
Well, let the record show that it cannot be me.
Let the record show what?
That it cannot be me if I'm not here.
That it cannot be you because you're not here? Is that what you said?
I'm here as authorized representative and intervener to settle this matter.
Okay, since Mr. Weems either is not present or will not acknowledge being present, then I find that he's failed to appear for a pretrial hearing and on 2 probation violations. And I will issue a bench warrant.
Not true.
And that's the magic right there. Just cut it off and move on. Show them that their nonsense isn't going to be tolerated without even having to indicate it. Don't argue with them. Don't give them what they want. Just issue a bench warrant. The prosecutor laid it up beautifully and the judge drove it home. And the dude's face, I should say the dude's authorized representative's face.
I do want to raise this issue. I received a communication by certified mail addressed to me here at the court, and the return address is SS Whitfield, PO Box 13198, Detroit, Michigan 48213, and the enclosure is a certified copy of a birth certificate for Angela Weems and a document titled Notice of Acceptance. It's addressed to Patricia Reiser at the Washtenaw County Prosecutor's Office. And it's 2 pages long of narrative that I don't understand.
There's a surprise, Judge. I don't expect you to understand what he's saying because real law talk and Sovsit law talk are two totally different ends of the spectrum.
It shows that that there was a copy sent certified also to the prosecutor's office. And Mr. Danner, I can have this scanned and emailed over to you if it's not been received by your office. So please let me know.
It has been received by our office, Your Honor. The notice of acceptance has been received by our office, as well as the other document here, which is a jury trial demand pursuant to the Constitution for the United States of America, 7th Amendment, enclosed says bond. And I, Your Honor, just for the court's perspective, as I don't know who the author of the letter was. It is signed Angela Weems, but
Your Honor, Angela Weems, specially appearing.
I'm going to assume that the letter was not an offer to pay in any kind of manner or any offer to provide anything of value to the prosecutor's office in return for a lack of prosecution. I'm going
He's
to
not
make
allowed to speak to me. He's not my attorney.
assumption that Mr. Weems would not be trying to bribe the government in any kind of way.
You know, it's probably a good idea that when the prosecutor, literally the guy whose job it is to prosecute you, is speaking to your mitigation, providing evidence to the judge that you basically tried to bribe the prosecutor's office, but saying to the judge, I think we should go easy on him, he's not quite all there. Then in that scenario, you should probably shut up.
So I'm not aware of what we would do with that, as I want to look at it as it is not an offer to provide something of value to the prosecutor's office, as that would be illegal. So I'm gonna say that is not what that was for, and leave it that it is something that the people are unable to understand or ascertain the veracity of those statements, but the people would stand on our request for a bench warrant, Your Honor, since Mr. Weems is not present.
I just said Mr. Weems here, specially appearing. I said it like 4 times. Did the court not hear me?
Oh, the court heard you all right, bud, but the court isn't taking you seriously because what you're saying is nonsense. This isn't you sitting around with your buddy saying, trust me, bro, this is all you gotta say, and you walk out the door. Oh, you'll be walking out the door, all right, into a patrol car.
I heard you. I will issue a bench warrant.
Next matter is a non-public hearing. The court will be back shortly.
Hello?
Oh, so now you're here. Now that your advice from the law offices of Facebook and Trust Me Bro Esquire has fallen by the wayside, now suddenly you've magically turned up. Sorry, bud, you're too late. See, what these people are used to is getting to stand on their soapbox and do their little spiel, and then eventually they kind of get on with it. But that didn't happen this time. No, Your Honor, I am not he. I am his representative. All right, well then he's not here. Bench warrant. Next matter, please.
Weems, this case is over.
So is it closed? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I didn't receive any of the information after I told you I was here.
There's been a bench warrant issued by the court for Angelo Gabriel Weems.
For what?
For his failure to appear in court today, there's a bench warrant that's been issued.
We're going to move on to the next case. We called another case. We're going to hear Nelson Eugene Campbell.
Now, even though the judges called time on this case, Angelo down there keeps popping back in during other people's trials. Or, again, Angelo's representative. I guess he regrets pretending to not be himself and now wants to get another bite at the apple. Let's see how that works out for him. But here he is, back again, and again, and again, and again. Hey, bud. And again, and again. What are you doing? Now here he is, back again, and one more time. Now after having to wait at the back of the queue all day, let's see if Angelo is ready to start being Angelo.
Angela Weems here representing myself and proper persona. Sorry, Miss Clunky, about earlier.
Can you confirm that you're Angelo Gabriel Weems?
Angela Weems speaking, representing myself. I'm here. And appropriate persona.
Thank you.
Now that is amazing. slap my arse and call me Mary. Angelo looks almost identical to his approved representative. Now, surely, as the intelligent young man that this guy clearly is, he's learned that the whole Sovsit thing isn't working out for him. So I'm guessing he's not going to go ahead with that anymore. What, no? He is going to go ahead with it?
So wait, do you want Ms. Noveski to represent you, or do you just want standby counsel?
Standby counsel.
Okay,
Your
that's what you've got, sir.
Honor,
I'll see you on May 31st.
may I speak?
Yes.
Before we proceed or go any further, I was trying to figure out what jurisdiction the court was operating out of, and if this was a civil or a criminal case.
It's a criminal case, and the jurisdiction is the Circuit Court for Washtenaw County.
Where is the injured party, if you don't mind me asking? Or who is the injured party or victim in the case?
Under the law, the injured party is society, as these are all considered crimes of public safety. So as these are all public safety offenses, the community as a whole are the victims. And as the prosecutor for the state of Michigan, I represent the individuals who reside in the county of Washtenaw. So because the criminal offense occurs in Washtenaw, I am the prosecutor for that. And because it's a public safety offense, and the complaining parties would be the state of Michigan in this case, as I'm a representative for the state of Michigan in the prosecutor's office. And so the actual victim is society at large.
Okay, so am I talking to you now? Because I have a question.
No, sir, I
We're
was
still
just
in a docket, Mr.
addressing.
Weems.
Okay.
You can contact Mr. Danner another time, but we're going to move on with the docket.
I was trying to get the grand jury indictment, the original indictment. Do you have that, Your Honor? Has the prosecutor provided you with that information?
Sir, please feel free to call our office. If you have a pen, I can give
These
you
are questions that I want to ask on a record. I'm sorry.
the office line. Sir, if you would like, you can make whatever request in writing, or you can take down the main line for the prosecutor's office if you'd like.
Do I not have a judicial right of knowing?
Sir,
Well, you really finished that in style there, didn't you, bud? If only I had your level of judicial knowledge. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was absolutely a masterclass from both the prosecutor and from the judge. Just completely dismiss the nonsense, move on to the people who are there to actually have their cases heard. And if he's willing to come back and be civil and be him, then you hear the case and give him another chance. Hopefully he'll learn a valuable lesson from this one. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure and hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Hope you like my hat. Now, unfortunately, these got turned down in the merch store for some reason, but if anybody would like one, you can reach out to me in an email and I'll see what I can do for you. But in the meantime, there's plenty other awesome Irish Demon merch available in the merch store, linked down below. We'll catch you all in the next one. Sláinte.